Hi, good afternoon, folks. In this video, we're going to take a look at a Jack Eichel trade to Pittsburgh coming up. You know, this idea came in my head today, and I think Jack Eichel going to Pittsburgh would be a genius move by Mario and the Penguins, really, because let's face it, Sid is coming into the twilight of his career. There's no guarantee Malkin will be around long term anymore. And like these guys are they've had their day, some of them. They're still good players and they still can go far. But can you imagine if they got Jack Eichel in that lineup this year? You know, think about it. That could put a boost into a Penguins run for sure. And they wouldn't have to worry that he's not there all year. That's another thing, folks, I was thinking about. They don't have to worry if Jack's recuperating from surgery because they have a good enough team. They're getting into the playoffs anyways. So, that's what I came up with, okay? Jack Eichel goes for Jake Guentzel. He's 26, 3 times $6 million. They're going to have to give one name back. That's it. Prospect Samuel Pullen. He's 20. He's just coming into his entry-level contract. He's got 3 years left of entry starting this year. Then a 2022 first rounder, 2023 first rounder, both of them unconditional, which I don't think we have to make them conditional, to be honest. They could say they don't have to make them conditional. They're not going to finish bottom 10 in the league, guys. Too good of a team, too good of a franchise. So the Penguins, we could just wipe that right off the board, the unconditional thing. And a 2023 second rounder because it's a deep draft. So we're looking at a 5-piece comeback. We'd be happy because the second rounder kind of just cushions the blow. We're not going to get high picks here. But I think this will make perfect sense for Pittsburgh, really. And I think the Penguins would do something like this. Really, they're not scared to trade their draft picks. They're not scared to even trade prospects if they have to keep winning. And this equals keep winning in Pittsburgh. If they get Jack Eichel, guys, this team's going to keep winning for another decade. They're going to, and they know it. They know it. Mario's a smart owner. He knows things. He'll look at something like this, and he'll just jump right in. Teams are trying to lowball you. Give me, he'll call them and say, let's have a talk at 4 o'clock, and they might come up with some sort of package like this, and that's it. But you can guarantee the Penguins have thought about it because let's face it. How old is Sid now? How old is Malkin now? They're aging. They're aging up the middle fast. And they need to get a young franchise player again, which they do. They always seem to get franchise players in Pittsburgh. In walks Jack Eichel for the next 12 years in his prime. In his prime. He comes in there. These first rounders hurt a bit. Not that much if you got this guy getting 40, 50 goals a year for you. And let's face it, to be mentored by Crosby and Malkin and those guys and Mario, what do you think that would do for Jack and his development? Think about it, guys. He's not going to a team that's a bottom feeder in the league. This is why I'm saying, let's say, if we're going to look at teams in our division like Detroit, Ottawa, it makes no sense for Jack Eichel. This does. This does. So something like this I could see happening. And it's not like we're doing it for Jack. We're doing it for this, but we're doing it because I could see a team like Pittsburgh not trying to lowball us. A franchise like this is a smart franchise. They're going to look and see the bigger picture, not this. They're not going to look at, say, okay, we're going to lose this. We're going to lose Poulin. No, they're not going to look at it that way. They're going to look and they're going to say 12 years of a franchise centerman in the NHL. When are we going to get this chance again? Pittsburgh can't bank on winning another lottery. They can't. That's the way to go for them, I think. Yeah, and can you imagine Jack Eichel in Pittsburgh? Imagine. And he hits his prime in Pittsburgh with Crosby and Malkin in their twilight years mentoring him, getting him ready. Scary thought, it is. But it's a possibility. And I could see something like this happening. This, to me, would make a lot of sense for the Penguins because they are going to be, what soon? In a rebuild? Maybe not. Not if they make a deal like this. They don't have to rebuild, really, because they still got good young players coming up and everything, right? And enough veterans with enough time left to really mentor this guy and properly groom him. Like, I'm just thinking from their side of it. They could really look at this. They could give up a guy like Gensel. It's not like the guy is not replaceable. He is. And a franchise like Pittsburgh doesn't panic when they trade pieces away because they always find more. The Penguins suffer from the disease of more. They always find players. It's a good franchise. And they would be able to trade us a package, say, here, we'll take your superstar, we'll give you some future. Good luck, shake hands, that's it. And then they're set up for the next 12 years with a franchise centerman. I can't see Pittsburgh not making a deal like this if they can. I'd be surprised. Because the Penguins right now are still good, but they're not going to be good in 3-4 years. In walks Eichel, things change. You know? It's very possible something like this can happen. Okay, that's it for this video. That's my rant on it, but I really believe something like this is possible, guys. I really, really do. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. It'll be tonight, though. Won't be this afternoon. See you then.